Welcome to our journey of faith, hope, and transformation. Today, we embark on a path to understanding a profound truth. God is in control. In a world that often feels chaotic and uncertain, this truth can be our anchor, our guiding light. But before we begin, I invite you to subscribe if you haven't and press the notification bell so that anytime we upload a new video, you get notified. So sit back, relax, and allow these words to wash over you, bringing peace to your heart and clarity to your mind. Life has a way of presenting us with challenges, sometimes one after another. We worry about our jobs, our families, our futures. The weight of these worries can become unbearable, leaving us feeling helpless and lost. But what if I told you that there is a way to lighten this burden? What if you could find a peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that comes from knowing that God is in control? When we hold on to our worries, we are trying to control our own lives, to manage every detail ourselves. But this is not how we were meant to live. We were meant to trust, to have faith that there is a higher power looking out for us. God invites us to cast all our anxieties on Him because He cares for us deeply. This is not just a comforting thought, it's a promise. Imagine the vastness of the universe, the beauty of creation. Every sunrise, every blooming flower, every star in the sky is a testament to God's power and control. If He can orchestrate the movements of the heavens, how much more can He handle the details of our lives? We are not insignificant. We are cherished, and our worries are known to Him. Letting go of our worries doesn't mean we are ignoring our problems. It means we are choosing to trust that God will guide us through them. It means we believe that He is working all things for our good, even when we can't see the full picture. This trust transforms our perspective, turning anxiety into peace and fear into faith. Throughout history, people of faith have faced incredible challenges, yet they found strength in their trust in God. Think of David facing Goliath or Moses leading the Israelites through the Red Sea. Their stories are not just tales of the past. They are reminders of what happens when we surrender our fears and let God take control. These stories inspire us to live with courage and confidence, knowing that we are never alone. In our own lives, we too can experience this transformation. It starts with a simple prayer, an honest conversation with God, where we lay down our burdens and ask for His guidance. As we do this regularly, we begin to notice changes. Our hearts become lighter, our minds clearer, and our paths more evident. We start to see God's hand in our daily lives, guiding us, protecting us, and providing for us in ways we never imagined. This journey is not just about finding peace for ourselves. It's also about becoming vessels of peace for others. When we are secure in the knowledge that God is in control, we are more capable of extending love and support to those around us. Our lives become a testament to God's goodness, inspiring others to seek Him and find their own peace. We are part of a larger story, a divine narrative where every chapter is written with love and purpose. When we surrender our worries to God, we become part of His grand design. Our lives, with all their ups and downs, are woven into a beautiful tapestry that reflects His glory. This perspective changes everything. It gives us hope in the darkest times and joy in the simplest moments. Take a moment now, wherever you are, to breathe deeply and reflect. What worries are weighing you down? What fears are holding you back? Imagine placing them in God's hands, trusting Him completely with your life. Feel the relief that comes from this surrender, the peace that begins to fill your heart. This is the beginning of a new way of living, a life where God is in control and all things are possible. As the dawn breaks and a new day begins, remember this: you are never alone. God is with you, guiding you, loving you. Trust in His plan, for it is a good plan, one filled with hope and a future. When you give Him all your worries, you make room for His peace, His joy, and His abundant blessings. As the sun sets, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, let this be a reminder of the constant cycles of life. Just as the sun sets only to rise again, so do our challenges and worries fade when we place them in God's hands. Trusting in Him doesn't eliminate the storms, but it does give us the assurance that after every storm there will be a calm. It's in this calm that we can truly appreciate His power and presence. The Bible is filled with verses that reinforce the truth of God's control. Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. This isn't just a suggestion, it's a divine invitation. When we meditate on these scriptures, we are reminded of His unwavering care and sovereignty. These words become a source of strength, guiding us through the uncertainties of life. Life is often compared to climbing a mountain. The journey can be tough, filled with obstacles and moments of doubt. But with every step as we place our trust in God, we are lifted higher. We gain perspective, seeing not just the challenges before us, but also the progress we've made and the beauty of the journey itself, with God in control. Each step is purposeful, each struggle meaningful. Children have a unique ability to live in the moment, free from the burdens of worry. They trust implicitly, knowing they are cared for. This childlike faith is something we can learn from. When we relinquish our worries to God, we regain a sense of freedom and joy. We can embrace life with the same wonder and trust, confident that our Heavenly Father is watching over us. Keeping a journal can be a powerful way to track our journey of trust. Writing down our worries, our prayers, and how we see God working in our lives helps us to remember His faithfulness. Over time, these pages become a testimony of God's control and provision. When doubts arise, we can look back and see how far we've come, how many prayers have been answered, and how deeply God cares for us. Experiences with others can also strengthen our faith and theirs. When we speak of how God has taken control of our worries and transformed our lives, we inspire others to trust Him as well. Our testimonies become a beacon of hope, a real-life example of God's power and love in action. In the community, we find strength and encouragement to keep trusting and keep believing. Even in the busiest, most chaotic moments of life, we can find peace by remembering that God is in control. When the noise of the world becomes overwhelming, we can retreat into the quiet of our hearts, where His presence dwells. This inner sanctuary becomes a place of refuge, a space where worries fade and faith is renewed. Family is one of the most significant places where we can practice and witness God's control. Praying together, sharing our worries, and supporting each other in faith strengthens our bonds and deepens our trust in God. As we see His hand at work in our loved ones' lives, our collective faith grows. We become a living testament to His faithfulness and care. Lighting a candle is a simple yet profound act of faith. It represents the light of hope and trust that burns within us. No matter how dark the circumstances, this light reminds us that God's control is unwavering. His light shines in the darkness, guiding us, comforting us, and giving us hope for the future. Each flicker of the flame is a reminder that we are not alone. In times of trouble, God often uses the people around us to show His control and care. A kind word, a supportive gesture, or a listening ear can be a manifestation of His love. By allowing others to help us and by being there for others, we participate in a beautiful exchange of God's grace. This mutual support strengthens our community and reinforces our trust in His plan. Planting seeds is an act of faith. We trust that with time, care, and the right conditions, these seeds will grow into something beautiful. Similarly, when we place our worries in God's hands, we are planting seeds of faith. We may not see immediate results, but in time, His care and guidance will bring forth growth and blessings in our lives. Our trust in His control nurtures these seeds, leading to a harvest of peace and joy. The vastness of the night sky, filled with countless stars, is a humbling reminder of God's infinite power and control. If He can create and sustain the universe, how much more can He handle the details of our lives? This realization helps us to put our worries into perspective. Under the grandeur of His creation, our anxieties shrink and our faith in His control grows stronger. Rivers flow with a natural grace, finding their way around obstacles, carving new paths, and continuously moving forward. In many ways, our lives are like these rivers. When we trust God to guide us, we flow with purpose and direction. Even when faced with obstacles, His control ensures that we find a way through. We are carried by His grace, moving ever forward towards His plans for us. There will be moments when we see the tangible results of our trust in God, a breakthrough, a blessing, a dream fulfilled. These moments are reminders that God's control is not just a comforting idea, but a reality. Each answered prayer and each moment of relief reinforces our faith, encouraging us to continue trusting Him with every aspect of our lives. Finally, as we meditate on God's control, we find a deep inner peace. This peace is not dependent on our circumstances, but on our relationship with Him. It is a peace that guards our hearts and minds, allowing us to face life's challenges with calm and confidence. This peace is a gift, a reflection of our trust in God's sovereign control. When we embrace this peace, we are truly free. As we come to the end of this journey together, let's take a moment to reflect on the powerful truth we've explored. Trusting that God is in control isn't just a comforting idea. It's a transformative way of living. It's about surrendering our worries, embracing His peace, and allowing His love to guide our steps. Remember, every time you feel overwhelmed, take a deep breath and remind yourself that you are not alone. God's hands are steady and His plan is perfect. When you give Him all your worries, you make room for His miracles to unfold in your life. Trust in His timing, believe in His promises, and hold onto His unwavering love. Life is a beautiful journey, filled with highs and lows, but through it all, God is with us. Let this truth be your anchor and your source of strength. Embrace each day with confidence, knowing that with God in control, there is nothing you cannot face. Your story is a part of His grand design, and He is writing a beautiful chapter for you. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of faith and trust. We hope these words have brought you peace and inspiration. If this message has touched your heart, share it with others who might need a reminder of God's control and love. Let's spread this message of hope far and wide. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more uplifting content. Hit the like button if you found this video helpful, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear how God is working in your life. Until next time, stay blessed, keep the faith, and remember, with God all things are possible.